Dun 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 dun. Walking Dead's on AMC.
With the hick Daryl.
The blonde girl wants to get alcohol.
She's a moron.
They go to the country club and find some peach schnapps.
Walking Dead.
Woohoo!
Dun 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 dun.
Daryl's gonna break the bottle. Moonshine.
Woohoo!
Dun 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 dun.
Teach her how to use the crossbow, crazy bitch.
Dun 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 dun. But flashbacks. Daryl has issues.
But don't cry, there's no tissues.
And the blonde girl is a stupid
Jerk off.
Woohoo!
dun 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 dun.
I don't like her character at all.
Moonshine.
Dun 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 dun.
In the woods, there's this shack and they burn it. Woohoo!
Where's Rick and Carl? What's Michonne doing? It's Walking Dead.
Okay. Oh.
Hey, I'm Oxnard.
I'm Dexter.
Boss.
These intros get weirder and weirder
That's
each week.
bizarre. People should comment to say, oh, please do this one.
Yeah, I
Or-
think from next week.
We're out of,
Yeah.
of ideas.
Let's have a vote. Do you want us to do like Power Rangers? Do you want us to do?
Okay, well, let's pick two songs and have them decide.
Okay,
We'll
so
do-
next
we can
week-
do Power
Let them
Rangers.
pick whatever.
Power Rangers or Darkwing Duck?
We did that one.
We did?
We did
Yeah,
Darkwing
we did
Duck.
Darkwing
Oh,
Duck.
how about like Animaniacs or something?
Animaniacs.
Oh.
We haven't done Animaniacs.
All right, so this week they'll choose, but they gotta let us know in the comments before when by Saturday.
Just
Or
yeah.
option C.
Just leave.
your
Just say
choice.
Animaniacs, Power Rangers, or if you have another idea,
we'll
just
say the deadline. The final decision will be
Deadline.
made. Well, before
in an hour. You have 1 hour.
I'm waiting.
This will not be up in an hour,
No, I would say before the next episode airs.
but before the next.
Yeah, we usually record on.
I mean, before the next episode of Walking Dead
we
airs
usually
on TV.
record on Sunday night or Monday night, so
Yeah,
try and
so-
get it in before Saturday.
Okay, fine.
All right, so there you go. All right, this episode was
Man,
called.
that was hard to set the deadline. Even this is going to be a struggle. I feel like.
All right, this episode was called Still. This is episode.
Is there an echo?
Not the still. It's still.
Did I say the still?
Yes.
That doesn't even make sense.
Just Still.
The Still.
Well, no, this still does make sense because they're
yeah.
drinking moonshine.
That's true.
But it's
yes,
season
thank you,
4,
Oxnard.
episode 12. This episode focused primarily on Daryl and
Rick.
what's that girl's
What
name?
is her name? What is
I
that
don't know,
character's name?
fuck her name.
I don't know. We just watched. I
It's not
saw this
Carol.
episode for a
It's not
second time
Maggie.
now, and I
Maggie's
can't even know
sister.
her name.
Maggie's sister.
Yeah, Maggie's sister, blonde girl, Blondie.
All right, so basically,
I don't know.
the primary focus in
You
this
gotta figure
episode.
out
I want to
name.
say Samantha. Is that it?
Abigail, Bernice,
Bernadette,
Deborah,
Lillian,
Faye. I'm going in alphabetical order.
Carmen.
Georgia? I heard Georgia.
It's because Daryl
That's
said
the
he never
state.
left Georgia. Georgina would make more sense.
Ingus.
Anus.
Jacqueline?
Matilda. Mary Beth.
Kelly.
Skylar.
Kelly.
Destiny.
I think it's Kelly.
I think it's Destiny.
Margaret. Layla.
Zoe.
Claire.
Nancy.
Xylophone. I think it's Ophelia. Is that it?
What's such an R? It's probably an
Roberta.
R. Roberta. That's it.
Roseanne.
Sandy?
Ruby.
Sandra.
Ruby.
We're getting close.
Bertha.
I feel it. I have no idea what her name is.
I'm pretty sure that we've named, 50 names? That none of them are her name.
no,
Her name is Beth.
Oh, Beth! I came close with Bertha.
Oh, you did.
Dude, that's a B and an E right
Right,
there.
you missed-
And a TH. I just threw in a
One
couple
too
extra
many
letters.
R's.
How do you spell Bertha? B-I-R.
And an A.
Look, it's
B-I-R-A.
B-E-T-H.
No, I'm just kidding.
For some reason, she gets in her head in this episode that she's never had an alcoholic drink, and apparently now's the time to go and try and.
Well,
and
you
get
see,
one.
Oxnard, she is yet
Oh,
to resolve the
Boss is
death
here.
of her father, and
Right.
that was a rule instilled by her father. So her not letting go of her father is also not letting go of the rule not to drink, and by drinking, she lets go of the memory of her father.
Okay.
Fuck that.
Well, Episode opens with Daryl capturing a rattlesnake,
Yep.
which looked delicious.
It did look delicious.
Now we have to eat some rattlesnake. I don't know where to get some.
He was making some disgusting eating sounds
was awesome.
there.
I like
I felt bad for the snake
No way.
when he had his
I
neck
didn't.
pinned down.
That's food, man. Protein.
They made that snake look really good.
go
Was that a
food.
real snake? A real dead snake?
Yeah, maybe they got like a real. You know, in Game of Thrones when she's skinning the rabbits. Remember that scene?
Yeah. Is
And
that
we
real?
were. Those were real rabbits. We were debating whether or not that was fake or not, but yeah. And also that scene disturbed that actress so much she couldn't even watch it after.
That she's addicted to meth now.
No, so I think
She's in a corner now. They put a lot of makeup on. They have to give her some fake teeth.
No, I think they probably had a guy who like, oh yeah, we prepare snakes for consumption all the time. We can order 2 or 3, and then Daryl.
There's a
will
guy that's like a
Or-
snake,
no.
a special snake chef.
No, part
Yeah,
of the
that's
crew.
on set.
Part of the crew was already had caught them, were prepping them, and they were like, "Oh, can we use these?"
Some guy just brought it for lunch that day.
I feel like the actor that played Daryl was like, no, we're going to wait for a real one to come by.
Yeah.
And then they waited for hours.
Get the shot.
Then they was like, no, I don't even think these kind of snakes hang out over here. Then they released one, let the actor think that he, caught it. I think he really hunted that.
Right. All right. You wrote down. No, not much happened in this episode. Basically,
No,
it was just like a
pretty
lot
boring.
of.
I was just angry the first half of this episode.
It was like exposition for Daryl's character. He was talking about. Well, they go to that country club with.
Golf club.
Yeah, and then she finds.
Oh. See,
the
this
peach
was-
schnapps.
So this is
People
what was
hanging out.
annoying me. So I was like really just pissed off of her. I guess probably because I like Daryl a lot anyway.
Yeah.
But she's on this quest for a drink. Like Boss said, there's another meaning behind it with her dead father and stuff. But it was just pissing me off so much because they go into the country club, they see dead people everywhere. These people, like, it's filled. The room was filled. There's with dead bodies. There's 3 walkers hanging. These people killed themselves. You can see that other people in the room killed themselves. They all gave up. It's like really, like, sad and pathetic, the whole thing. And then she's just like, then they're rummaging through stuff. It just pissed me off because it's like, well, now she doesn't care about this. She just cares about getting her stupid drink. And then in the bar, you see this couple, these 2 dead bodies. They're like hugging each other. They died there together. So she just like is stepping over them, just trying to find the stupid drink. It was just pissing me off.
No, she's weird because she had that boyfriend, and Daryl even says it like his
Daryl does
boyfriend
say that.
died, and she really had no reaction towards it. And I think just in her head, just as a defense mechanism, she's just trying to shut down emotionally when it comes to, because she knows people are going to die. It's almost like watching Game of Thrones. It's like, don't get too attached to any character because you're really going to feel it when those characters
That's true.
inevitably die, because
that's
they
true.
will die.
Oh yeah, I forgot about and then Daryl brings that up later about how she lost the boy. She didn't even care. She didn't shed a tear.
Yeah.
Because when I was watching that, I was like, man, what the fuck? I think I was just pissed off with her because I was like, what the fuck? They're on this stupid quest, which is dangerous and pointless.
Yeah.
And then
Well, Daryl doesn't want to be hanging around this girl who's like,
he's perfectly happy laying in crap all day and
Yeah,
eating
and
mud snakes.
I love how like he's not even giving her the time of day. She's
Yeah.
like blabbering onto him. He's just, whatever. Just stop talking to me.
Trying to eat
Just
your
don't
bitch.
do anything stupid that's gonna get me hurt.
I can take care of myself.
No, bitch.
I wrote down like women or something. I think I wrote down when she was storming off because
all these women,
it'd be
they
the
think
same
they
thing.
know what's going on.
You just want to sit around in our camp all day. Can't we go out anywhere? Can't we go outside to have a nice dinner somewhere? I want to go to a golf country club and have a drink.
Bar.
Welcome to
Yeah.
the most misogynist Walking Dead review ever.
No matter what, the fucking zombie apocalypse. Are these women? No,
You got this great man, Daryl, being held back by this woman.
I don't even know what he's doing with her. I hope he's got something on the side.
No, and then they finally do come across. He smashes the bottle of like peach schnapps, which is classic Seinfeld. That's what gets Elaine to tell you the truth.
Yes.
She opens up the vaults.
That's the key to her vault. Yeah.
So he smashes
Dog
it.
dish.
Then they come across this house in the middle of the woods. It looks like, and then I guess they have like a little garage in the back,
Shack.
and they find like this basket full of moonshine, and
It's an Easter miracle.
yeah.
Basket full of moonshine.
And
Hillbilly
she
miracle.
the only thing I didn't like is especially for moonshine, for your first ever alcoholic beverage,
Yeah.
you would
should,
make
like,
much
cough.
more of a face. You would be coughing.
Yes,
That
was disappointing.
hurts.
Right. Yeah.
She was just like, gulp.
Yeah.
This is gross.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
This is disgusting. No, I thought she was gonna. I was waiting for her to be like,
Right. Yeah. Yeah, really.
And
Have
and
you
then
ever
she's
had
like,
moonshine?
Second round's better.
No.
I have not.
I've had the commercial moonshine. You get it like Stu Leonard's. It comes in the jar.
Is that still like really though? Like
No, it's not real. Obviously it's not real moonshine, but
you're a tourist.
it's just that grain, like alcohol, ethanol taste.
Yeah.
Like it's just it hits you. Like
It's
you.
like this isn't right.
It's basically
this isn't finished.
Yeah, you got to get it down, and then you feel good, and then you can have more. But that first initial gulp, especially if it's your first time ever having alcohol, that is going to hurt. It's going to hurt, and
Yeah.
you're probably going to throw up.
Like I remember like having a sip of beer and not liking it the first time I had it, and I thought that was
Yeah.
disgusting. And then so if I had moonshine for my first drink the first time, I would be like horrified.
Yeah, it's
And
disgusting.
she was just like
Alcohol-
"Ugh,
when it-
ugh, that's
Yeah.
gross.
At the end of the day, alcohol is really disgusting. The only reason we enjoy it now is because we've chemically in our brains.
know why we
our
enjoy
brains
it
have
now.
confused us to thinking, "Oh, this is great."
I will say this: I was watching the episode, and then I was thinking, man, I really want to drink. And then I was thinking, this is not a good episode for like recovering alcoholics to watch because they're constantly talking about drinking. It's like, yeah, Walking Dead helped me quit drinking.
Yeah,
if it wasn't
no.
for the show, I don't know what I'd do. And then they watch this episode, and they're going,
Yeah, no.
their hands are shaking. Oh,
That's why
They
alcohol.
keep licking their lips. Oh,
I think alcohol is so tough if you're trying to fight never drinking again because it's everywhere. It's in popular culture.
delicious.
You just commercials all the time. You can get it you get it at like a shop, right? Like it's so easy to get alcohol.
yeah.
But you deal with it. Don't be a pussy.
Deal with it, pussies.
Yeah. So
Man.
basically,
Anyway, to wrap up, deal with it,
Yeah.
assholes,
yeah.
fucking addicts.
If you're trying to recover, go for it, man. You can
Wow.
do it.
Wow.
You don't need that drink. You keep going. You're doing
The
good.
good thing is, we're not passing judgments.
No, we're not.
You know what? Just fucking deal with it, asshole. God.
But then I like how Daryl, he starts getting drunk, and then,
He's a fun drunk,
that,
huh?
Yeah.
that redneck side of him comes out,
right.
Man.
like semi-abusive,
Right.
redneck Daryl. He's
yeah.
like, I'm gonna teach you how to use a crossbow right now. Here, where is he? And then he's like, look at this dumbass or something.
Hey, dumbass! Hey, dumbass! Oh, I gotta take a piss! Yeah, I gotta piss! I'm gonna piss in the house! It was hilarious.
Yeah, so
I was getting nervous. I thought
I
there
know.
was going to
he's
be
gonna
some
do
kind of
something
accident.
Crazy, yeah.
an accident. I didn't know if they were going to do like a scene where like he takes advantage of her. I didn't know
Right.
where they were going to
I
go
didn't
with the
know where they were
Daryl
going. Yeah,
character.
I don't
But then-
think he was going to do that. But
I didn't think he was
thought
gonna
she was
take
going to be
advantage.
slutty.
I did expect them to actually. I thought they were going to kiss at some point in this episode.
I thought
especially when they're
something
outside on the
romantic
porch.
might happen, but then I realized it for that character, it would add nothing to me if he did do something.
Yeah, I don't
with
think
her.
that Daryl. I mean, I just don't think Daryl would.
I don't
would
see
do it.
Yeah, I don't see
don't think
Daryl
he
as that
would
kind
have.
of
She's
guy.
too
I can
young.
see. I could have seen her making like wanting that to happen. Maybe even.
Well, she seems to be like she's trying to make the case maybe like she's missing out on on growing up because of the apocalypse. Like she's never had her first drink. She's lost her dad. Like maybe
Also,
she wants.
Yeah, she came from a very kind of traditional
Right.
Southern
Yeah, that
household.
Georgia-
Like, they were
yeah.
very
Kinda
kind of
traditional.
strict.
So I didn't know like how far they were going to bring, but I like what they did. They didn't make it uncomfortable.
No.
It was
Only when
more-
Daryl was wasted.
You're right.
Yeah.
But then you realize why he's acting out towards her.
Yeah.
Is not because he thinks she's an asshole, which that's what I thought the whole first half of the episode. I basically rode the Daryl roller coaster this episode because I was like I was totally in tune with Daryl. I was like angry at her because Daryl was.
Right.
Then after he broke down, which I really liked that scene a lot. That really got to me when I watched it alone. I was like, I was just riding along this episode, and then after that, I was like, all right, she's cool. I felt better towards her. I wasn't as mad towards her.
Right.
Until the very end of the episode, which was fucking stupid.
Yeah, it was. Stupid.
We're gonna
That was a
burn
weird
the
song.
Let's burn the house down. Then
The very bizarre way she flips off things,
Yeah,
like it's
yeah.
like a sideways
Right.
flip off.
she was giving a lot of middle fingers this episode.
Yeah, what was that? It seemed
It was
like a little
teenage
kid.
rebellion.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a
she's
little kid
rebelling.
testing how far she could like push being offensive with an adult. Like,
Yeah.
You
She
know,
doesn't even know what it means.
you know, like
It's
the first
actually-
time you curse around like your parents.
Yeah.
My parents were shocked. Well, my mom was anyway. My dad wasn't really that shocked.
Yeah, like my dad doesn't give a shit, and
That's what your dad said. I don't give a shit. What's your name again?
Yeah, but
fuck. You're
you know,
probably not even mine.
you reach that age where it's like, when is it okay? Like, when do I know I'm not going to be reprimanded for cursing around my parents? It seemed like she was trying to do that. She was trying. It seemed like she was trying to grow up, and the only person she had that to do that with it was Daryl.
Right.
So she was, doing the drinking and this.
And
And
it's
that.
right. It's almost kind of like her father's dead now. She's not with her sister, who always kind of mothered her then.
Yeah.
And then, right. So you're right. You make a good point there. And then, but then, like, it all fell apart for me.
Boss is just shaking his head.
Why?
Bizarre Foods I'm watching.
Oh,
What's funny is now we're watching Bizarre Foods and they're eating a snake.
Well, they're
Oh,
eating.
just
They were
peeling
eating.
that snake
No, they
open.
had the bile sac and they were putting it in the water and they're taking it like shots. And I was like,
Ew.
disgusting.
ew, the heart's still beating. Oh, no.
And then-
Oh, this is making me sad.
Look, it's a reptile.
Right. It's ugly.
It's
It's
a
ugly.
reptile.
So what?
Yeah, I guess.
Who cares?
It's Andrew Zimmern. The man could do no wrong.
The man is a monster.
The man is amazing.
You know how many bunnies that snake ate?
So that's
feel bad
nature. It's
for it.
supposed to eat bunnies.
Well, we're supposed to eat the snake.
Yeah, aren't we a part of nature, Dexter?
Are we supposed to cut his head off and then like laugh and tickle
Oh,
the
yeah.
head? Is it still alive?
I remember the first episode I ever saw of Bizarre Foods.
And this guy's wearing a stupid hat while he
I
eats.
think he was either
That's not right.
he was either in China or Vietnam, and the guy had a frog. He cut out the frog's heart,
Yeah.
and while it was still beating, he eats it whole.
That's
That
good
is
stuff.
nuts.
Good protein.
Andrew Zimmern is like the most round-headed human. It's like
Hey, he's a living legend.
Yeah,
he
he is.
is.
I will be damned
has the
if
most-
I'm going to listen to you talk
Right.
badly of
Me
Andrew
too.
Zimmern.
perfectly smooth egg-shaped
You
head.
love
He's
his head.
beautiful.
It's
Yeah, he is
really
He is a
beautiful.
beautiful human being.
Yes,
He
he
looks
is.
like a thumb with teeth.
You wish you looked
It's
like that.
bizarre looking.
It's
Bizarre Foods.
Someone should eat him. It looks his head
man.
is an ostrich egg.
Yeah, so the episode ends with a very interesting song.
Oh, so anyway, then yeah, for that part, I was like, it's so stupid. This horrible song is playing, and you get
It
up
reminded
from
me of
the
the
house.
Hobbit.
of
It-
the
yeah, it
nine
does.
fingers,
song
right.
in
and the
cartoon.
ring of doom.
It was, and then
Lammy wings of lammy wings of lammy.
exactly, it's exactly what that
Yeah,
song was
right.
like. And then they're watching, then she starts flipping the house off as it burns. Then Daryl's like, all right. And then he does that. And then I was just like thinking, this is exactly like some stupid Cameron Crowe movie moment. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
Where it's like, okay, song playing, emo song playing, and we're standing watching. So it was just this terrible moment. It just trivialized the whole fucking episode.
I was expecting something
Pissed
else
me off.
besides them.
I was
Nothing.
I was picturing like they realized Judith has been in the house the whole time.
Judas is flipping them off. No, but it had funny moments. He finds like the basket that's like a bra basket.
Oh yeah, and they're talking
he's
about like
talking about his dad, and you got a lot of backstory behind Daryl, and like he's never left Georgia.
Interesting.
Yeah, and then
Who
they do the
has?
drinking game, which is like the drinking game from Lost. Remember when Kate and Sawyer?
Yeah, but they're playing Never Have I Ever.
Yeah,
That never ends up well. Somebody always gets upset.
yeah. I never killed a man. they both drink.
Well, who else were they playing with? Oh, well, he was playing with Kate, right?
It was just him and Kate, and then that was the episode where
Yeah.
like Sawyer had like
gives that Sawyer
he had like a
look.
personal vendetta against the pig who kept like rummaging through his stuff.
Yes,
And
that's
so
right.
then they meet Locke in the woods, and then Locke is like he finds the coffee, and of course Locke is like the guy who's
He's
gonna
like, "Oh, it's gonna
expound
rain- it's gonna
upon
rain in 2
the
minutes."
philosophy of the universe to them, and he
Yeah.
learns a lesson.
Just don't ever tell him what he can't do. Ever.
Exactly.
Ever.
And then I remember the other episode where he had a vendetta against a frog in the forest. Remember Sawyer? And then Hurley.
He always has vendettas against
Yeah,
animals.
against an
Either of
animal.
those episodes.
What's the matter? So he hated
Don't
that
you remember
polar
he
bear.
finds this frog that
He
always-
shot that polar bear to death.
He shot the polar bear.
I remember that.
He remember he found the baby pig. He picked it up. He was going to kill it, but then he let it go because he was like, all right, he's not.
He's
fine."
not that bad.
But then
remember that
then he found the frog that was chirping the woods and he crushed it in his bare hands.
Yeah,
that was
I don't
pretty
remember
brutal.
that
Just
either.
like John Goodman in Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
Oh, I'd never seen that.
You never seen that?
No.
Oh, I love that movie. It's been on a lot on TV recently.
I'll
Anyway,
watch it. And we got to watch The Prestige. We've been planning to watch The Prestige for so long.
yes. And he's never seen Fargo either.
Yes,
I've
I
never
need to
seen
see
Fargo.
What?
It always looks like the stupidest fucking movie.
That
I
is
don't
one
want
of
to
the-
watch it.
That's such a great movie.
Is that
It
Coen
looks like
Brothers?
the stupidest
Yeah.
shit. Every
And,
time
Oh,
I see
that's
it on,
a
I'm
great
like,
movie.
ugh.
That is such a great movie.
Isn't the guy who was the porn star in Big Lebowski? He's in that movie, Fargo, right?
Yeah, he's one of the main
And
villains. He's
there's
fucking amazing in that.
There's an
movie.
inside joke
Peter
in
Stormare.
Big Lebowski. They make him do it because,
The pancakes.
in Fargo, he
Yeah.
always wanted pancakes.
Yeah, where is Pancake's house?
Yeah, and then
in this
finally,
one, Lindenberger pancakes.
and then in Big Lebowski, they have him eating pancakes
yeah,
finally.
yeah.
So,
he gets to the pancake.
and the same
house.
thing with Steve Buscemi. His character wanted something in
I got a
Fargo.
fucking steak.
Yeah, I love the Coen Brothers. It's truly
They're
craftsmen
American
making beautiful
treasures.
films.
They're fantastic. Oh man, you gotta watch Fargo, boss. That's such a good movie. You'll love it.
Never.
You'll love it.
Never.
Never.
Just never get that
Never.
chance.
So defiant now.
Canadians.
All right.
What?
Do you want to do a
Canadians?
commercial?
They're not. Hold on. They're not
They're
Canadians.
pretty close.
Well, that
Who?
good. You'll like.
The Fargo people, right? Aren't they Canadian?
Coen
Well, it's
Brothers?
in Minnesota
Yeah, it's close.
and
Pretty close.
North Dakota.
Coen Brothers are very interesting
Nothing good happens in
guys.
Minnesota.
I
Really interesting.
watch them in interviews and stuff. They're just, you can tell, like their lives are just, it's film. That's all it is. It's
Yeah.
like constantly studying it, and their films are so mathematical. Like you can take any scene and see how they shot. Like it's just great.
And the violence is so. They have such a unique like style and like kind of beauty to their
Yeah,
violence.
it's a
in their
very
films.
much-
like in Fargo in particular.
It's like
really
in your,
interesting.
it's like here's the violence. This is what violence is. Like just deal with it. Now we're gonna move on to the next scene. It's like, like No
Now-
Country for Old Men. You like that one, right?
Oh, did you see that?
It's all right.
What? The movie's fantastic. For some reason, I got to tell you, I love that, and we can keep this in or cut this out. I'm just gonna talk. For
Yeah,
a second
people
about
like
it.
hearing us talk about
But
shit.
that No Country for Old Men, I fucking loved every minute of that movie,
Yeah.
and then so many people.
First time
that
I ever seen a
talked to-
silencer on a shotgun.
Right,
that
that
was
was
nuts.
cool. And the
But people
air,
were like
compressed
so
air gun.
fucking pissed off about that movie. I don't understand why.
The scene with the
I think when the perspective, because the perspective changes when I think with
Yeah.
Llewellyn Moss, and spoil it in case we leave
and
this
that
in,
guy,
people
he
listening,
was
but-
he was a villain in Skyfall, right? That guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What's his name?
No, I can't remember.
I know, but that guy is great. And
Beth.
yeah, that air gun. That's what they
Beth.
use in.
Beth, yeah, it's Beth.
That's what they use in those meat processing
Right.
plants. That's how they take out cows.
Kill the cows. Yeah.
it's just like an intense pressurized
And
air
Tom
pump.
should
It goes
do.
right through the brain.
The performances are amazing. It's unbelievable. Oh, Rob Ager did a thing about that movie actually, on the Collative
Yes.
Learning
Yeah.
YouTube channel.
Yeah.
It was really interesting. But yeah, people were like,
Watch Rob Ager.
So
Sir,
anti-
if you haven't seen anything by Rob Ager, he's a British guy.
He's a genius.
He's a fucking genius, and he opened up my mind to 2001 and Kubrick, like in a way I never thought possible. Like he made me look at The Shining in a way I never even thought. I just thought The Shining was a creepy film, but
The
he's
Shining
like
is
analyzing it and all these details. I'm like, holy shit!
he did
Thank
an
God,
awesome
guys
thing.
like that are out there like analyzing this stuff because it's so entertaining.
And
It's so
he did a
interesting.
really cool thing recently too about Indiana Jones and why and Raiders
Oh
of the
yeah,
Lost
that's
Ark.
right. Yeah.
Really good. Really good.
All right.
Anyway,
so
all right, we're rambling now.
yeah. Well, the thing is, like, we only had 2 comments this week, so we don't really have a lot to respond to. But
What? But we have something major to respond to.
oh yes, we'll get to that.
Ooh, yes.
So, do you want to do a commercial real
All right,
quick?
yeah,
or-
we can
we
do a
should,
commercial
in
now.
honor of...
Okay.
Hello, shopkeep. I need something for my husband.
Hello, lady. Yes, you're old and little. What can I do for you? Hello, I love America.
There's many things wrong with him. He's in poor shape. Flabby stomach, and he's quite hungry. His appetite for vegetables and something sweet.
Well, that's probably why he's in poor shape.
Yes.
I have just 2 things that are perfect for that.
He's also
Take your
needs to
time.
be entertained. He's bored at home.
You don't
He
do
needs
it for him
something-
anymore?
Something to watch.
No, you don't give
not
it to him?
Quite
Maybe he
saggy.
need something else I think I have.
There's no more perk there, no.
Here at Ergoslav Mart, we have everything need. Here we have Eben Dusser, your son, your son, your father, your husband, no matter. Flabby Ab, no more. Eben Dusser, boom. Happy sexy ab.
Oh,
yes.
yes.
Yes, that's right, lady. Whatever you say. Oh, are you hungry? Does he like corn? You say vegetable?
Corn, yes,
corn
corn.
now. Does he like
Oh.
things fast? Of course. This is America, greatest country in the world. He wants corn, he wants it now. You get it now. Corn now. I have. Ergoslav Mart. Have. What else you need? No perky for you? Is penis no perky? I have super penis pill. What the hell is the name of that pill? Hey! Yuri, what is the name of that pill? We haven't anymore.
Yes, the straight and narrows. We have 3 more boxes left.
Yes, that's right. Straight now for you. You want 3 boxes? He's gonna take so many, his penis is gonna pop.
Ergoslav Mart has everything I need.
That's right, you smelly old hag. We have it all. Ergoslav have for you Eben Dusser. We have straight narrow penis pill. You like a movie? You like a movie? Oh, a great movie I ever seen. Shoveler DVD. This movie is so good, they kept making more and more every week they put it on. The Shoveler, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, we got all kinds from my country. They get it very late. But these DVDs are very old and kind of bad, but they're good. I'll sell you discount. Only $29.99 for the 1 DVD.
Ergoslav Mart. Stuff that we have is what you need.
You make sure you come and you buy now.
Open days.
We have whole aisle filled.
All right, we're back. This week we only had 2 comments. A little disappointing, but whatever.
He's shattered.
So
my
Barack
God.
Conforti, he's back again. I'm calling it. Eugene is actually the father of the crazy kid. Now, we discussed this in a text, I believe.
I
yes,
thought
we
the
did.
father was dead already. He got killed.
Yeah, her father was the
after
one that
zombie
Carol
attack
killed
the
in front of the
prison.
2 kids.
Right, I thought
Yeah,
so.
it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're dead, but this guy's saying maybe that Eugene is actually the real dad.
Hey, maybe.
You never
could
know,
be.
I guess.
I mean,
I
he's
don't know.
weird. He just seems like a psychopath to
I saw
me.
his face when they were walking down the street. He looked like
Maybe he was the mailman
gets
in
around.
the neighborhood.
just the postman.
And then Ergoslav. I agree with Dexter. Eugene has got to be playing the I'm smarter than you, remember? Because the group is supposed to be pretending that he's a scientist. The new sly mullet governor. Also, Carl versus the sisters showdown in the future. Knife versus revolver. So he thinks you were right on some point you made last week, which I don't remember.
Naturally.
Yeah, that's not
Naturally.
going to happen. Ergoslav.
Naturally.
I don't think so.
And,
Naturally.
he's also predicting that Carl in the future is going to be battling with a knife with those. No,
He's
the girls.
gonna have the revolver.
He's
They're
gonna have a
the
revolver.
knife.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
the revolver's going to win.
Yeah, I think a gun always wins in a knife fight. I think.
Maybe it's going to be
You're
like,
sort of
maybe
feeling
it's
it
gonna
brings
be,
a gun to
it's
a
probably
knife
gonna be
fight.
pitch black. He's going to be a little wounded already. She's going to be like sneaking around. You can see footsteps and shadows.
It's basically going to be like in Raiders of the Lost Ark
Yeah, yeah.
when the guy's flinging the sword around and then Indy just shoots him.
Mr. Marbles.
Right, that's what it's going to be like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I think this guy's definitely up to something. He's like, you know the movie The Score with Robert De Niro and Marlon Brando and Ed Norton? Ed Norton is like, I'll spoil the movie. He plays like
Keep
a
naming
mentally
movies I've never
challenged
seen.
janitor at
Right.
this like place that they're gonna rob. It's like a heist movie. And then
Heist is a good movie.
starring Gene Hackman and Danny DeVito.
It's like the best movie ever.
I wouldn't go that far.
Twins is good.
Twins.
Heist or Twins. It's one of those two for best movie ever. But Ed Norton's playing like a mentally challenged person, but it's all an act,
Right.
you see. And then he's really like
Not challenged.
right.
Not challenge at all.
Mental. Mentally not challenged.
So that's what
Right.
this guy. I think that's what this Eugene character is doing. He's playing like a little bit of an off, like a little bit like, combat inept in that way. You know,
See,
kind
I would-
of the simple-minded genius.
I legitimately think that this guy is really that weird, and that I don't know if they're putting on an act.
To quote you, he's a dunce. This guy's a dunce.
Complete dunce. He's a dud.
I know,
That's
he's
what I
a
said.
dud.
A
He's
dud.
a dud. That's right. I'm sorry. It was something with a D that I never hear anybody use that term.
A dullard.
Towards another person. This guy's a dud.
He's a dud. It's like they use a
Oxnard.
bullet that doesn't work.
Oxnard's from the 1950s.
Yeah, see? Oh,
Guy's
wait,
a dud.
that's more 20s.
Come on, Sally. The guy's a dud.
Yeah, so leave your comments and we'll discuss it.
It wasn't the 50s at all.
Also, this week, a very special happy surprise occurred.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Ergoslav.
Yes.
He's on the ball.
Yeah, we just made a commercial a tribute to you because this guy took time out of his day.
Days.
Looks like many days,
Yeah,
yes.
many days apparently, and just made all the stupid little commercials that we do. He made visual representations of all of them, and we'll link it here. They're just great. He did the American Shoveler.
Yeah.
He did Monkey Pals, Dr. Dingle.
He put together that picture for that survival guide that we mentioned just as like a little
Joke.
joke from that Slocum's comments. It's incredible the detail that he put into all of them. Too.
Abenduce is my
Abenducer.
favorite.
He made me a barmaid for
That's
Hugenblogen
pretty funny,
beer.
too.
Slurpee syrup and Cornell. He really went out of his way.
The corn now can is
Yeah, we really
perfect.
like that can because we don't know what it is.
I just pictured like when I saw that.
It's just
that
corn now.
This is what corn now is. It's
Right.
basically like, like crazy cheese, that consistency, but it's corn flavored.
But it's corn.
yeah, it's
It's
disgusting.
corn now.
And it's hot.
I envision like there's kernels in it. You push the nozzle.
Corn
and-
now
and
burned me.
popcorn pops out, or cooked kernels,
I just picture like gelatinous.
or buttery cooked kernels
Ugh.
just comes out.
Either way, it looks perfect. 'cause
It would
looks
look gross
disgusting.
coming out. It looks gross.
It would make a
in
disgusting
theory.
noise.
Yeah.
I like to it's sweet baby flavor.
Yeah, but no, that made my day. I was shocked.
Yeah,
at
that
how
was.
much
I
effort
couldn't
he
believe
put
what
in.
I was seeing. And the Shoveler poster is incredible.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
it's
telling you
awesome.
before, like
It's
red,
like an
white, and blue.
explosion
There's like an
underneath.
explosion.
And he took it upon himself. We never named the British lorry
we-
driver.
Yeah.
And so we just took it upon himself to call him Plower, which is perfectly fine.
And we also
and
thought
he's
it
got
was
a
funny-
sweet fedora, purple pimp
Right.
fedora hat
Yeah.
on. It's ridiculous. I mean, it's awesome. Crick Mansfield.
Just great. It's just awesome.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for doing
Ergoslav.
that. Keep
It's
doing
wonderful.
And everyone do it.
Yeah.
I want
Yeah.
everyone to make their own
Honor
version.
us.
Yeah, but that was sweet. All right. So, anything else about the episode? Wanted to mention or
I don't
any
think
predictions? What do you think next episode is going to be? Who's it going to focus on?
I gotta think it's gonna be
I
Maggie.
didn't like this episode.
I think we're gonna see Maggie stuff.
You don't think it's going to be Tyrese and Carol?
Oh,
and-
no. it'll be them.
Yeah, it probably. Would. I don't know. I was picturing like a cut between a few groups, or at least two groups. I think they're gonna go back to Glenn and what's going on with those weirdos. and then yeah, probably they're gonna have to do Tyrese and Carol and them. Maybe I don't know. Maybe they'll cut between a few people.
Yeah, we'll see.
a
I mean,
lot.
this episode, I thought they were going to cut between a few people, but it was only Daryl and Beth.
Yeah, I mean this was an okay episode. I mean I liked it. It was not my favorite of this new season so far has been really good, and this was so far I would say my least favorite, but it was good. I liked it. It was interesting.
It was interesting, yeah. I mean, it wasn't anything spectacular. Certainly wasn't the governor showing up with a tank.
I have a tank. The Batters.
Binders. Oh, what in the webisodes? What do they call them?
DKs.
The DKs.
Oh, that's so stupid. So stupid.
All right. All right. Yeah. Tune in next week. Leave your comments, your zombie survival tips, and
And we're about a month away from Game of Thrones. Also.
yes, Game of Thrones. That's what I'm waiting for. I'm gonna plow into that. Cartoons.
Oh man.
I'm actually designing a little intro for it
Ooh.
as we speak. It's gonna be special.
Nice.
This is good stuff. I'm
Yes.
excited, getting pumped. All right. Have a good time. I'm Oxnard.
Boss.
Dexter.
See you.
Bye.